Hi teachers! So I have a simple method that I use to do quick lesson plans for conversation students. Um, uh, and I thought I'd share it with you because I've been teaching group conversation for a couple years now, and I feel like teaching groups is something that a lot of teachers are interested in learning more about. So I'm gonna share a little bit of what I know, and if you like it, you can use it. If it makes sense to you, you can use it. If it doesn't make sense to you, then don't worry about it. Uh, let's see. So first of all, I basically lay out these symbols first. This is a square, 3-line, and I don't have a name for that one. So basically what they represent is, this is the TV screen where I usually show an image to present the idea to them. And then some text which we'll read together, and that's my chance to give some instruction and present the prompt for the small group, where they break out into their small groups of 3 or 2 and discuss the prompt. Now, this here is a pretty good example because it's very simple, and everyone knows about the 3 little pigs. So I show them a picture of the 3 little pigs, and the purpose is I want them to recognize the story and have pretext. That's an important word. I'm going to write pretext. That's what the picture here is for. Next. All right, there we go. That's the purpose of this one. And then here, the teacher will present basically present an idea from the teacher on that topic. So the idea is, first and second pig, they must have felt very fortunate. Fortunate that the third pig's house was strong. Fortunate that the third pig did proper work and made the house large enough for everyone. They must have felt very fortunate. And I check for comprehension by cold calling a couple times. And then I present them with this reflection question. And this is not a comprehension question. This extends from the text. I ask, how does the third pig feel? And it's kind of a joke. Of course, it makes them laugh, and that's the point. But it's also meant to be easy to answer, very easy to answer, and with an unlimited number of different answers, so everyone can say something different. How does the third pig feel? And then they can continue on, like, does this happen in real life? I'll give you a couple other examples. This one I like. I'm gonna give them pretext by showing them an image of the Arctic and previewing the vocabulary word Arctic here. And then they're gonna do a reading with me about Alaska mosquitoes, which, if you don't know, they're terrifying, and they're very big. They can be a problem for caribou, which, if you can imagine, the number of mosquitoes would be needed to create a problem for caribou. You can imagine what Alaska mosquitoes are like. And then I'll break them into small groups to discuss, why do people love Alaska? And maybe I'll start the conversation before I break them into small groups. So maybe I'll even Google, like screen share and Google Alaska and look at some photos on Google Images or something. And I might field one question just so everyone can listen to the student try to answer and me to correct them. Or, well, correct isn't the right word, but organize what they're saying. And then I'll break them into their small groups. All right, so yeah, I just put together these little units, and they can be, I usually teach one for 30 minutes. So for an hour-long class, I'll do two, including some kind of like brain break in the middle and sort of a warm-up in the beginning, you know. And I usually write them about my own life. Because when you share with the student, it creates a bond. It creates intrapersonal closeness. So right now, I'm making soup. It's what I'm thinking about. It's what I'm doing right now. So it's what I'm writing lessons about. And this gives them sort of a view into my life. It's more interesting to them than like educational materials usually are. This is about a guy I knew in a place I worked at Mario's Pizza. I was washing my mask. Oh, well, I already washed it and put it away. So anyway, you get what it is. If you have any questions, or if you have your own way of planning conversation classes, I'm all ears, because I'd love to learn anything that you have to share. So please feel free to leave a comment below.